Hey budgeties, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Mo and I'm working on me and my husband's financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend. So what we're gonna do in this video is close out the very first paycheck for the month of December. Oh my gosh, I panic because why am I panicking? Let me tell you why. It is the last month of the year. Oh, child. Anyways, this here book, I don't got ahead of myself. This here book is my budget planner. Yes, you're right, it's just a binder. But I love saying that because you too can budget your money with just a binder, with regular paper or a pen or a pencil and notebook paper. Like whatever you want, you can budget your money. I hate when people be like, oh, I can never budget, I just don't have the things. You don't need the things. All you need is you and really the wherewithal, okay? The desire, fire and desire. That's what you need to budget, okay? And that's okay. And if you don't have that, say that. But don't say you can't budget, okay? Let's not do that. Anyways, this is the end of the year, okay? And with the end of the year comes a lot of money spending because it's holiday season, okay? It's holiday season. I say that because I too have been spending a lot of money. So we got to get into that. We got to close out this first paycheck budget. This is the December calendar. It's been just a lot going on. Just a lot going on. I'm gonna take out the monthly budget and the first paycheck budget just because Mo Dizzle, she writes hard. I don't know why I call myself that. I gotta for the new year, I'm gonna go ahead and take, I think I said this before, take some of these out because it's just giving really thick, and I think this might be like a 1-inch binding situation. So we're gonna put you off to the side. Okay, so here we are with the December monthly, and then hold on, is it like this? It was like this. Okay, so we gotta write it like this. All right, so here is the first paycheck budget. I'm pretty anal about this type of stuff. So I was gonna say I'm pretty good when it comes to guesstimating, but there's some updates and some things that's been going on. So we gotta talk about it, okay? Because I know some people don't like when I chit chat, but I'm a talker. I'm a certified yapper, and welcome to my show. Okay, so first things first, I usually don't get a raise unless it's like twice a year, usually at the top of the year and when we do our review. Now, my review, I got a raise. It just wasn't as high as I was expecting it. I'm going down a rabbit hole. Anyways, my husband, he was laid off, unfortunately, but blessed enough to be able to have a severance package. So the paycheck you see here is what he's getting from his severance package. I hope y'all rocking with me. Okay, now his severance package ends in January, which, you know, as a type A personality, I would love to just have everything in order and in line. But, you know, things work out the way they work out. But guess what? We get through life regardless. So here we are. Anyways, this has been his check thus far. His layoff happened in October. It is December. His checks have been $15.85.66. But there was a little mishap. I don't know which word I wanted to say. More of the story is because I'm the type of personality that I am, I saw that previous employer was still giving to the 401k situation they had set up. So I was telling my husband, because their 401k at that job was charging them. So I was like, hey, let's move it to like a traditional IRA or whatever with Fidelity. So do that, pay the expense, maybe $20-$30. No, I'm lying, it was $40. Anyways, and basically his previous employer reached out. They were like, oh, we made a mistake. What we were doing was actually paying you as though you still worked here and contributed to 401k, and we shouldn't have been. Rolls eyes, because that's on your, whatever. And so we've been giving to your 401k. We won't be doing that in moving forward. And your check is going to be looking different. Now, at first they were saying, oh, you got to pay us back the money. And then my husband, to create a paper trail, this is a letter he got in the mail. So to create a paper trail, he sent an email and he's just like, I need some clarification. You want me to pay you guys back for your contribution and my contribution because it left his account that they had. However, my checks were short. So, because this is not, that money was being contributed. So moral of this whole story I'm trying to get at is his check is a little higher than that, okay? Because I feel like that was long-winded. It was actually quite long-winded. I don't know if you guys hear these birds out the window, but they be going at it. I really feel like it's bird beef outside, but that's the whole theory. I could like write a whole dissertation about that. Anyways, so my husband's full-time check ended up not being $1,585.66. It is actually, and y'all know I write big, $1,769.52. Now, I'm bringing this up because I was thinking, if anything, if we're gonna pay you guys back, then you need to pay us back, because that means that his checks were short. But they were just like, you know what, never mind, we're just gonna let it be. Oh, okay. Okay, great. And as I sit here in this moment, I feel myself turning into my mom, because I am not a stick up for myself type of gal. I got to be real with you, but I'm just like, how do you want us to pay you back? What are you going to do for us? Are you going to pay us back? You know, these are the questions that people have to ask. And I'm the people. So anyways, let's get into the calculations of it all. Okay. So with my husband's check, 1769.52, we're going to add my 2626.84. Okay, that's $4,396.36. Also, my husband and I are both like constantly, we apply every day at minimum 5 applications a day per person. And we've been both doing quite a bit of interviews. So I know people saying the market sucks right now, and you know, I'm not disagreeing at all. I just don't want to speak it up, you know. It's just so much in life, and I'm just hanging on by just a little bit of thread. So so I don't want to really speak into it and say yes, it in fact does suck, but we've been going through it, y'all. But all we can do is fight the good fight. Okay, so this is the update income. I should have wrote this in a different color, but did I do that? I did not. That's okay. So $4,396.36. Now let's get into these bills. So the bills, for the most part, are pretty accurate, and you're gonna see on the second paycheck, our rent is actually changing, which rolls my eyes. And I read our lease, and they are not wrong. They had to just give us 30 days. So they're going up $15 on everybody. Everybody had it at their door. So our rent here is rent and water. And so basically they're saying, based on the county, that, you know, they're going to start charging more because of water. Now, I don't know. I'm just here, you know. And I bring this up because we're applying for jobs and we're interviewing for jobs that are in a different state. So our lease is up in May. So we have saved enough money to get out of our lease and all the things. And I'm ready. This place has irked me to my core. I gotta be honest. I just gotta be honest. It hasn't been fun. I feel like I haven't even told you guys half the drama. But drama number one, the main thing is, we moved in, I don't know, not February. We moved in August of 2023, I think. And then February of 2024, we had neighbors that moved in, and they are toxic. They yell, they cuss, they scream. It's actually tumultuous, okay? The cops have been called on them several times. You guys, I am tired. I call the front office. They're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do about it. It's just life. Girl, don't do that. Anyways, okay. That's my spiel on why I'm just excited to leave. But you're not going to see the $15 rate increase with this, because I only put $804 to the side. But on the second paycheck that my husband and I budgeted, you'll see we'll add $15 so we can account for, because it starts in January and we were told in November. So like they said, they only have to give us 30 days, blah. Anyways, so rent was $804. Electricity was $150.94, which is lower than the $155, but I'm still just not pleased because it was actually pretty cold and I hadn't had any air or heat on. But now it's hot again, so here we are. So internet bill is in fact $51.50. Phone, let's talk about this. Speaking of turning into my mom, the phone bill is me, my mom, and my husband, and it's AT&T. Now my mom has quite a bit of things on her AT&T bill. I just go in and I pay the phone because she already has auto pay. I can't get on auto pay, blah. Why did I go look in there and the bill is $182.01? And I'm just like, I don't understand what the reason is. And she's like, oh, it's not that much more money. Yeah, girl. Now, if it was your money, you would be mad. Because I'm feeling this type of way. It's never the same every month. And it's really just starting to tick me off. So I told her to call and look into that. I haven't talked to her about it because it's holiday season. And y'all, my mom is like Mariah Carey when it comes to Christmas. She plays no games. She wants everybody in town. She wants us to all take pictures. She wants us to coordinate. She wants us make sure you got a gift for her dog. Like, so we haven't even talked about this phone bill for real because of all the other things. But I'm not over it. I got to be real with you. I'm not over it yet. So we're gonna come back to this. What do they say at work? We're gonna circle back. And I hate that term. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna circle it back. Okay, so car insurance $234.02, and then life insurance $108.04, and this is for both me and my husband. We have both separate term plans. That's for 20 years, and then we both separate have whole life plans. That's not as high, but you know, we were just trying something out here. Okay, so let's add up this, and then I gotta get into the drama of it all. And we're gonna talk about car insurance because I don't know if y'all remember, I got in a car accident. Somebody hit me, but I got the ticket. Boom. So let's get into the numbers though. Y'all know I can't do two things at once. Okay, so we got 804 plus 150.94 plus 51.50 plus 182.01. Throw up. Gross. Hate it. Plus 22 plus 197 plus 234.02 and then plus 108.04. Okay, 108.04. Yeah, so that's $1,749.51. 1,700. Oh, that's actually okay. 1,749.51. Just because I write so big. So that's actually, we're actually cheaper. Hold on, let me calm down because we're not doing too shabby in life. It was because of the electricity, for sure, because phone brought us back up. So it is what it is. So we're gonna take that number, $1,749.51, and then we're gonna subtract. I don't know why I press it so much. It's just a habit, if you will. $4,396.36. I don't know. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. Okay. So we got 2,646.85. Okay, so then we're going to move over here. So what we know for a fact is that we separate money for gas for him, money for gas for her, his fund for sure he has, her fund for sure she has. I'm gonna put the 30, but I actually have some cash left over, so let's look at that. Okay, so this is what I have left over. I'm just gonna put this off to the side. I'm gonna get my, actually, let me know why. I'm gonna get my little cash tray. 100, 20s, 10s, 5s. Okay. We're gonna put her right here, and then I'll bring her in closer. But excuse me, the only reason why it's probably just $5, no, not probably, is because during holiday season, let me tell you guys what I do. I'm supposed to talk to you guys about this car insurance and this ticket. But anyways, during holiday season, my mom, growing up, always in December and November, she would go to the bank, take out like a lot of 5s or a lot of 10s, and she would give them, if she see a homeless person, or if we go to our regular Panera, my mom's a Panera gal, she would, you know, give them higher tips. So I went to my coffee shop in New Orleans, and I don't want to say I know the owner, darling, but I chit chat with the lady who franchises it. So my coffee is $6. I had a 20 because the 5 wasn't gonna do, so I gave the lady the 20 for my coffee, and you know, you can tip. I just let them keep the rest. So that was yeah, I spent most of my fun money, but not on me particularly. Okay, let's talk about car insurance or car while I get the food out, the food money out. So what had happened was, let me put you to the side so we can have just a little bit more space, because we got to talk a little bit of numbers and money. Let's go up here first, because I feel like this might take me a little minute, if I'm being honest. But when it comes to, I had the ticket, the guy hit me in the state of Louisiana. Y'all know I'm not from here, what they make you do is they make you go to court or the clerk court, whatever, and say, hey, I'm guilty or I'm not guilty, okay? And if you say you're guilty, you pay and it's done. If you say you're not guilty, then you got to come back. What did I say? I said, listen, Mo ain't guilty. Mo is not guilty because he hit me. So the accident happened in August. They made me go to court in October. And then I had my court date yesterday and I went. And let me just first of all tell you guys, I'm not a bad gal. Because going to the court and listening to the cases and somebody got hit and somebody died and all these things, like that was so sad. It was literally like TV. I'm sorry. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. Okay, so I gave 25 to IRA for him, 25 to IRA for me. And then life account, this is just our count of us like figuring out what we're gonna do. Basically for us adjusting, moving, getting out of our release, rent, whatever, move to another state. Because we know the state we're trying to move to is going to be cold. This might include, I don't think they make them have snow tires there, but they might. But we've been researching it, and it depends on who you are in life. I'm not going to lie. So this money is going to us adjusting and pivoting. Okay, that is my word, y'all. Pivot. So now with this life account, we've been saying, oh, all of my husband's paycheck. Granted, his paycheck was higher, okay? But we still only gave $1,585.66. So that's what I'm gonna put, $1,585.66. Here's the thing. We gave more money to our sinking funds. I have to tell you, darling, we gave more money to our sinking funds. So what I have is $691.16. But really, I just feel like I have so much to tell you guys. But anyways, so when it comes back to the ticket, because I have a problem here, I ended up seeing the DA, and they make you go into this room and look at him on a computer screen. Mind you, he's in the building in a different room. Dramatic. The theatrics. I love it. I live for it. But I was terrified, okay? So I go in the room. He's asking my name, and then he asked me the little number they give you. I give him that, and he's like, oh, yeah, it was an accident. I say, yeah. Like, you guys, when I say I'm prepared, I have me a little briefcase, okay? I'm prepared. I have all the documentation. The reason he hit me, and I explain how I merged after, before, and how he hit me after the light turned green. Like, I'm ready. I have all the documentation. He did not care. He just wanted to know if the insurance company covered it. Yes, I had a letter from the insurance company. He said, okay, we're going to dismiss it. So I didn't have to pay anything. Thank you, Jesus, because it was going to be like $250. But I am worried because you just dismissed it and you really didn't like put him at fault. And he already got his car fixed on my claim. I don't like that. I'm just being honest. So hopefully to God, the car insurance doesn't go up. Here we are in life. Okay, now when it comes to sinking funds, you're probably thinking, girl, all that money for sinking funds. We've been taking, so I had an aunt who passed. We drove to Georgia. And my car needs servicing. Okay. And then my car needed servicing again. Okay, so my car needed servicing before Thanksgiving. I needed my brakes fixed or whatever. So we put all that on credit cards. My husband fixed it. Then we went to Georgia for my aunt's funeral. And then my spark plugs, they needed to be fixed. So my husband fixed it. It was cheap, but what wasn't cheap was getting my car looked at by the dealership. Never go to the dealership. I just needed somebody to like give me an overall glance, if you will. We will be driving back actually for Christmas. So I pray to God that we don't have any more. Now that's for sinking funds. So fixing the car, the gas, the snacks on to and fro, because it's really a road trip. It's like 7 hours, over 7 hours. So life's just been lifing, Christmas presents, things like that, all the things. So yeah. Okay, now let's go ahead and add this up. We got $50, 25 for his IRA, 25 for my IRA. We're gonna add the $1,585.66, and then we're gonna plus $691.16. Okay, so that is $326.82. Okay, let me write that down. We got $2,326.82. So hypothetically, this would be $320. So if this was $320, it would be $2,646 $86 and is that an 85? Yeah, 85. And we would minus 320, and then we would have $2,326.85, and it would be 82. So that means we would have 0.03 remaining. But we got to get into the food of it all because we have been traveling. My aunt passed, and you know, funerals, everything is unexpected. We kind of haven't been eating from home too much, so we actually have quite a bit of money left over for food. Here's the things, y'all. We're gonna leave again for Christmas. So now I'm trying to figure out, I really just need to do like a casserole and the little bit of food we have left, just dump it into a pan, cook it, and we eat it. Okay, hold on. So what we have is 2, 4, 6, 8, 100. Or maybe I should put her here. I don't know. And then we have 20. So that's 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 120 and then $5. Oh, okay. Okay, it was me. I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah. So the thing about it is, I don't want to say how much we actually spent because I do feel like we do need to go to the grocery store just to get a few things. We got a little bit of things, but not a lot of things. Why am I bringing this up? This has been a problem for us. We're the type, like, I have not yet been able to scale how much my husband will eat. You know, I'm able to make bigger meals and I'll think they'll last longer than they do, and then he'll go back and then I look in the refrigerator and then it's gone. So then I need to make something else, but then we have a problem with leftovers. He is the leftover police. He has like a 2-day, 3-day rule. Me, on the other hand, depending on what it is, if it's seafood, I feel like it can last longer. I'm sorry, not last longer. If it's seafood, I have a 3-day rule. But if it's like veggie or something, I feel like you can last longer. And don't get me into the freezing, because if I freeze it, we can unthaw and she really can last longer. It's a whole thing. I say that to say I just don't want anything in the refrigerator to go bad, because we're going to be gone quite for a little bit of time here. So I say all that to say, y'all, I say all this to say, what if I just say $100? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm scared. So it would be let's do some math here. It would be 100, 3, 6, 9, 12 plus 120. It would be 220. Okay. Okay, so we would do 220 minus 2,646 what is that? 85. That was $2,426, and then $326. So what would be remaining would be $100. Okay. So that $100, I'm probably gonna see if we can put it back into a savings account or something like that. We also have a cash savings account. We're gonna talk about all of this today, y'all. We're just getting into the nitty and the gritty. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 100. I think 25. I know the 5 came from my fund, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we should be able to spend $30 on food because we'll be leaving sooner than later. And then that should suffice. Because like I said, we already have some things. We just need to, like, you know, you got peanut butter but no jelly, Kool-Aid but no sugar. I'm just playing. we just got some of the things and not all of the things. All right, now let's also get into Miss Mama's here, okay? So I think I told you guys previously, when it came to the hurricane fund, we're going to put this as our cash savings. We do have a cash savings now, just for, you know, what works for us. That's just something we choose to do. Just have money that's not actually in the bank, just in case, because life be lifing. Now, when it came to the cash savings, what happened was I had 10,000. Well, my husband had 10,000. His emergency fund, I had 12,000. So the goal was, it was more than 12,000. The goal was to simply take out that extra 2,000 and then have it in his and her cash savings somewhere around the house, right? And like never talk about this ever again. Nobody knows. Okay, so this was the money I had already had in there. And then this is what my husband took out from the bank. And then this is the hurricane, right? Why am I bringing this up? Because all of this is going to be put into here. So let's get into the numbers of it all, if you will. Now this 2, 4, 6, 8, 100. I'm keeping it to the side because I'm trying to figure out, like, do we want to put it into our cash or do we want to put it towards debt? I'm gonna talk to my husband about it because we got to get into it. Tap, tap, tap in. All right. Let's get her together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1,000. Okay, 10, 20, 25, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, plus 38. So that's $1,038. Okay, we're not mad. Now, I know my husband got over $1,000. Like I said, it was whatever was over the 10,000. Okay. Put her to the side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 1,000 plus 1,000, and then 20, 30, and 5 plus 35. Okay, so we have a total of $2,073. So this is what we took out of the bank. And this, again, is just to have in our house or apartment or wherever for cash, just in case. And I know a lot of people are against that, but, you know, complain and argue with your mom. Don't argue with me. Thank you. All right. Here's the hurricane. Listen, I use this or open this so much. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, it did close. Look, I had a point to prove, and I didn't prove it. Okay. I think it looks thicker than what it actually is, solely because there's a lot more 5s and 1s in here. But here we go. Mind you, the next place we're living is not a hurricane state. We're probably going to have different problems because it's a colder state, but here we are. So we got 100. Okay, 20. Let's just get all the 5s. The 20s, the 10s, and the 5s. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Another 100. 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. That's 2,473. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 plus 20. Okay, so we have $2,493. Not mad at this. And this is what's going to be in our little cash savings. Again, I know some people are like, well, I don't understand. Why are you doing this? What provoked you? And really, it's just, like I said, the uncertainty of life. Having some cash around. I do not like cash savings. Just because it's a hassle going to the bank for me. Some people tell me they don't have that same experience, and I love that for y'all. Actually, I'm jealous. Okay, I am. But I do have the hassle. So this is just money. I swear I put it in the his and hers. And see, I need to go get some of the bigger envelopes because that way I won't probably have this problem of space. I know it's also because of the ones, but we do want a sense of diversity here, okay? And nothing wrong with a little die-dye. I'm talking about diversity in the bills. So, that was a struggle, y'all. $2,493. This is like our emergency cash. We shouldn't be like reaching into it or anything like that. Now this $100. This was from the food, but We're trying to figure her out, okay? We're trying to figure her out. And what we're going to do with, like, the his and hers, people ask, like, oh, how are you going to save it? How are you going to whatever? Because I'm probably not going to talk about this ever again, for real, unless it comes up to assets, which would be on-hand cash. But we are going to probably put it in our safe, in our home, in our apartment, and go from there. Probably. Maybe not. We might hide it as well, you know. People do that too. So $2,493. I'm not mad. What was this? $30 for food that we're going to go ahead and use. And then we're going to figure out what we want to do with this 100. It might go back to the bank. So maybe we can put it towards our student loans. That's something that I would like to do. But like I said, I got to talk to my mans about that. Or back to the bank to put in our life account to help us save for life's next plans. Anyway, we have been chit-chatting, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.